The Tharus are an ethnic group indigenous to southern foothills of Himalayas. Most of the Tharu tribe live in the Tarai region of Nepal. Some Tharu groups also live in the Tarai region of India, that is Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Most of the Tharus in Bihar live in West Champaran district. The region inhabited by the Tharus is known as Tharuhat, which is a stretch of land from east to west along Indo-Nepal border. It is surrounded in the north by Someshwar Parvat mountain and west by Gandak river bordering Uttar Pradesh. The land of Tharuhat is very fertile, even more fertile than that of Punjab, and the Tharus are very peace-loving people, very simple and gentle, very straightforward and transparent. The Tharus of Uttar Pradesh, now Uttarakhand also, have been recognized as scheduled tribe in 1967, but their brethren of West Champaran could not get the same status, thus throwing them open to all kinds of exploitation and oppression, torture and traumatization, plundering and looting by the non-Tharus. Non-Tharus are called Bajis in the local parlance. After long drawn out, continuous and peaceful struggle, the Tharus of West Champaran have been recognized as scheduled tribe in 2003. But can the damage done be undone? Can the land grabbed by the Bajis be returned to them? Can the damage done to their culture be revived? Can the damage done to their social system be made up? Can the damage done to the honor of the Tharu women be returned? Can the damage done to their image, identity and dignity be compensated? There are many more such questions which are crying for answers. Our nation has celebrated recently centenary year of Champaran Satyagraha, which was against the exploitation and oppression of the indigo planters, farmers by the Britishers, non-Indians. But today, the Tharuhat is waiting for another Mahatma in Champaran itself to get the simple and innocent Tharus rid of sufferings and miseries, pain and pang, agony and grief, distress and dejection, exploitation and oppression, humiliation and embarrassment, indignity and ignominy perpetrated by non-Tharus who are not Britishers but Indians. In fact, regime changes, government changes, power changes, authority changes, but what does not change is the mentality of exploitation and oppression of the weak by the strong, even after becoming educated and so-called cultured. After all, should I say, man is not a social animal. Man is an animal, even worse than animal, less of sensitivity, less of emotions, less of human touch at macro level and also at micro level.